was the date of your last menstrual cycle?
2 weeks ago.
Awesome. I'm
Yeah.
totally done. So that's great.
Yeah. That is quite an accomplishment. That's a lot to be to that point and start this new era.
Yes.
You are like on a whole new era now.
Yeah, you have energy to put into different things. It's really,
Yeah.
You're
Yeah.
almost there. Well, no, you're probably not. You're pretty young.
Oh no, I'm starting pre-menopause.
Okay.
I've had good, and then I have some good, and then so
Okay.
I'm getting there.
Okay.
I'm starting to feel it. It's all clicking. What you ladies are saying.
Uh-huh.
I'm kind of like,
Oh, you mean us ladies who have
who have already
been there,
gone to
done
your
that.
new era of you. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's pretty.
Well, you're a pretty
intense.
powerful person already, so I can't imagine what's going to happen when you have more energy.
My husband's a little scared.
Yeah.
Just
So,
yeah,
that was a nice way to start the interview.
I love it.
My daughter's probably going to edit it out. But anyway, if she doesn't, are you okay?
I'm totally
Let's
fine
put
with
it all out there. You know?
Right?
We're
Why
women.
not?
We're
women.
powerful.
We are.
We got this.
And it
This is
needs
what
to
we
be
do.
more talked about.
That's right. Well,
Women's health is huge. We've got to talk about it.
right. And as soon as we introduce you to the people of the North Fork Valley who are so blessed to get to have you here,
Oh, I'm the blessed one to get to be down here. So keep going.
we're excited to have you. So Hillary Homer is here. And just tell us a little bit about your experience. And then we're going to jump back into the women's issues because that's one of your specialties.
Yeah.
We've got to talk about that.
Yeah. So my career in massage therapy started in 2006. I was working for a chiropractor, and I was working at the front desk trying to figure out what I was going to do. I didn't go into fisheries, which is what I had studied in college, and realized I wanted
Is that how you met your husband?
Yeah, first day. I realized it was too cold, too wet, too stinky, and I was surrounded by men. And I was like, I want something else. This is not it. This is not filling my cup.
Well, massage is neither wet, nor cold, nor stinky. I guess sometimes you might be surrounded by men, but it's a different vibe, I think.
It is. It is definitely a different vibe. So it was great. It was a natural path, and it just took. It just flowed easy, and so I kept going with it. Through the years, I kind of did a couple other little things here and there. I did some catering and did some other stuff, and everything just kept pulling back to massage. And finally, I said, I've got to listen. I've just got to listen and devote everything to it, and just see what happens. Have some faith, and it turned out for the positive. So I'm glad I did.
Well, having received your bodywork myself, and like I always tell people whenever they come into Wellspring, I'm like, you can trust me on a lot of things, but one thing you can definitely trust me on is that I'm never going to hire somebody just because we're desperate. We're always going to find the highest caliber of body worker that we can. And so when I received your work, I was like, oh, good, that was easy. She reached out to us, and perfect timing.
Yeah.
So glad you're here.
Oh, I'm
And
so happy.
You're also a doula. You're one
I'm
of
a
those.
doula.
She's a superhero. I mean, I don't have enough fingers for all the things that
Yeah,
you do.
like I said, I put on multiple hats to see where my path led me.
Yeah.
And yes, I am a doula. I was a former EMT for 5 years in a rural fire district, so that was my first experience catching a baby, and realized I've got to be part of this. And yeah, I recently completed a women's fitness coaching, and am taking on more loads, more classes with women's fitness coaching, specializing in pre and post menopause. It's a 2-level course, so I'm going to be honed in hardcore on the pre and post menopause because it's so pertinent to me right now, and I think it's not talked about enough.
Right.
So
Well, and it's to me, it felt like I'm not connected to my mom. She's mentally ill, so unfortunately didn't have any passage of any kind of information or any kind of wisdom. And a lot of us are in that place. Maybe your parent isn't mentally ill, but it just wasn't something that people talked about.
Well, mine's gone. Mine is passed, so I don't have her to go to. And my younger sister is looking at me at like, what's coming? And I'm
Right.
like, well,
And we don't do the red tent anymore.
nope.
I mean, could you imagine if we just got together? That's something I'd love to do at Wellspring down the road.
That would
Is
be
once
cool.
a month where women just gather and we tell the secrets, and we do each other's hair, and we learn of how to be well, and we make medicine. Yeah,
Right.
I'm following Human Garage these days, and one of the things that Gary Lyman, I think I'm saying his name correctly, says over and over again is that just 75 to 100 years ago, 95% of medicine was practiced by mamas and grandmas. They knew all the remedies.
Yep.
And not only
And
that,
it's right here.
yeah, we've got it
I mean,
around
we
us.
can grow it here. That's the thing.
Yes.
This is such a fruitful valley.
And I think that's kind of one of my focuses for Wellspring, and that's another thing I'm excited about you coming on board. If you've made it this long, you're geeky enough to want to hear this.
Yes.
Hillary just immediately saw all the technologies and things that we had at Wellspring and said,
Amazing.
how can we coordinate people's care? And you know, for me especially, realizing where we're at post-COVID and what's going on in people's bodies and how we all need help, so that we don't have further health complications.
Right.
I'm so excited about that. All the pieces of the puzzle are coming together so that we can do something that makes people well.
Right.
It's so exciting.
Yeah, it's one of my. When someone had asked me once, what if you were to classify yourself or give yourself a name, what would it be? And I said, it's a helper. I'm here to help. I'm here to help you get better. I'm here to help you find your power in yourself. I'm here to help. That is my word, is help. And so it's however I can put that into play to help the people of the North Fork Valley, to help other fellow women going through pre and post menopause, to conquer their fitness journey and to get to a point of vitality in their life, that they can thrive rather than just survive. I think that's so huge.
Yes. So you all ain't seen nothing yet. This video is to let you know that Hillary has landed. She is getting used to the community, still going back and forth to Leadville to get as a part of her transition. So if you see her, please welcome her, give her a big old hug, and know that she's going to be here helping all of us.
Everybody.
And we're going to try to help you, because you got to fill the picture.
Yeah,
So-
that's true. You're giving me stuff to do, and that's filling my picture. So I love it. I love it.
So, I'm just trying to think, is there anything else about your experience that you'll be sharing with us here? I have a feeling you're just going to keep developing and creating things.
Well, when I went to school, I was specialized in prenatal labor and delivery, so that went along really well with the doula. But I decided to further my education when I was in school, and I took a certification course to teach infant massage.
Oh, we got to do that soon.
Yeah,
Yes.
I'm super excited. I've been working on a flyer. And what it is I don't massage baby, but I give the parents and caregivers and grandparents or whoever needs that connection with baby the tools to be able to do that. So it can be in a group session or it can be individual, but we spend time and go over massage strokes and learn baby's cues and learn how to make positive nurturing touch and to get consent even from an infant. We still seek consent. So that's one of my big passions is infant massage and giving parents tools. So again, I'm a helper.
I love that idea of consent.
Yeah,
It's
huge.
That's setting up your child for realizing that no matter who tries to touch them, you're teaching them pre-verbal. You're teaching them that touch is sacred, touch is beautiful, and not everyone gets to do it.
It's an honor and a privilege to get to work on people and touch people in a nurturing way, and so that's instilled from the very get-go. So yeah.
And to be able to offer that, I massaged all my babies, and I think a lot of moms do just naturally, but it feels so good to know, oh, this is going to help with this.
Right.
This is going to help with that tummy ache. This is how I can move the body when they're excited. This is how I can calm them. If they're a little listless and I want to bring them up, it's that connection that you have. It's beyond words.
It is. And the cool part is it's not just for moms, dads. This is an awesome way for dads to connect, to give mom that little bit of break, and for dad to connect. Moms, if they're choosing to breastfeed, have that sacred time nourishing their child. And dads sometimes kind of feel left out a little bit.
What's my job?
Yeah.
How do I get that?
I don't want to just take the
connection?
garbage out. I don't want to just take the dog for a walk. I want to be with baby.
Yes.
And so this is a great way that dads can step in and feel secure in what they're doing and providing that connection and bonding time with dad. So,
Well, I'm blessed that we get to be a part of the same team.
yes, I feel the same.
So-
I've been overwhelmed with what you have created, and it is pretty awesome.
Well, let's, I don't know, we need like a superpower.
Right?
like,
I don't know.
"Da-da-da!" My cape is tucked into my t-shirt, so I couldn't like let it fly in the wind there.
Right.
So anyway, you know, we're Wellspring. So many different people coming together to love people, to love vitality. And, you know, the reason that we do this, it's been a while since I've done my fitness class, but I don't know if you know this. I don't know if I told you this. This is our mission, but it's not on our website yet. So if you've made it this far,
You're
you get
getting
a
the
true
key
nugget.
piece. There might be something there.
So we don't do this so that we can look good. This is not a wellness center, but so you can look good, so that you can feel good. Those are beautiful side effects of coming to balance in your life. We do this so that we can release negative energy, pain, inflammation, anxiety, stress, maybe detox. Maybe there's things we need to get out of our bodies. And we can stir up positive energy so that you and I and all y'all who are part of what we're going to do here at Wellspring, whether you're a member, no matter what you do with it, you can go out into the world with that stirred up energy to multiply love into the world in the way that only you can. You are the only one who can do it the way you do it. And if we could do that for even just 10 people in the community, we got
Ripple effect
yes.
is going to be amazing.
It's a fireworks show. Just so, I'm glad you had a chance to meet Hillary. We're going to see you again for another. We didn't do this at the beginning. We just jumped right into the heavy
Right
questions.
on. That's all right.
But this is going to be one of our episodes of Vitality Vibes. And so
Love it.
We got hands. So thank you for joining us for Vitality Vibes. I love you.